Hi everyone, I've just come back from seeing my new GP about some of the new symptoms that I've been experiencing in the last couple of months, especially things like freezing when I go to do things, and the fact that I can't move my thumb and finger together without everything coming to a stop, and my hand cramping and my writing has gone. But it was an absolute waste of time, and I should have known better than to have gone and seen him. He was very, very nice, as he is listened to me. I was in there for quite a while, but he didn't bother to examine me. He didn't think it. Didn't even ask to examine me to show him what I meant. He just spent most of the time trying to convince me that I should accept the National's diagnosis that I have a psychiatric problem, and that I should wait until I see the neuropsychiatrist, and there's nothing that he could do. And to be honest, I'm just so fed up with everything. I really am. I understand really how some people just out of desperation want to end it all. Of course I couldn't do that, firstly because of my belief as a Christian, but secondly I would never put my family through the pain of that. But sometimes I just wonder how much more I'm able to endure. I know there are others that endure far more than what I'm enduring, but things just seem to go from bad to worse, what with the losses that we've had recently, and then all the personal losses that I've had over the past few years, the loss of a job that I love, the loss of the ability to do many of the things I used to enjoy, my limited mobility, and everything else. It's been one loss after another, and I spend so much time here at home on my own. I know there are others who don't see anyone, so I have it good in some ways, because I'm only talking about sometimes 12 hours a day. My wife's had to increase the work she's doing to try to take up the slack for me not working. But it means then I'm on my own even more, and I am really feeling a little bit sorry for myself today. I just don't know really what to do, where to turn. The problem is, if you have no diagnosis, or at least a diagnosis that's not recognised. Now I have this Lyme disease diagnosis on a clinical basis. I still have some doubts. I know I've said this before. I mean, it may be that the antibiotics will kick in and I will see some improvement, but even so, it's not recognised by my own GP, and the diagnosis wouldn't be recognised by the medical profession in this country. And without any diagnosis, there isn't any support. Of course, you can have a diagnosis of ME and the support you get is virtually nil, but without it there is no support, and all you get is just almost contempt from professionals. The only service I'm able to access is speech and language therapy. Other than that, there's no access to any other services, and because the diagnosis isn't considered to be the official one I have from the National isn't considered to really be of any particular concern, there's no support anywhere. Of course, there's no support groups, there's nothing, and just sometimes I just feel like giving in. I just feel so fed up with banging my head against a brick wall, of being looked at as if I'm making things up, of being treated as if I'm some kind of idiot, and I've had enough of it. One thing is for certain, I won't be bothering my doctor again with anything related to this. Any new symptoms, I think I'll just keep to myself, because it seems that I just dig a bigger hole for myself. I do understand that there, in this country, that GPs' hands are tied in what they're able to do, but I don't know. I mean, what more can you do? I feel for everyone else out there who's going through similar experiences. I don't know what it would take to actually make them listen and take me seriously and actually give me some support. It's not that I really want to have any neurological condition. I don't really want to be ill. I want to be well and doing things like I used to. I want to be able to get out of this house and go to work and not have to be faced day in, day out with the limitations on my life. Since losing David, the best thing for me would be to be able to go out and work and to be able to take my mind off things, but it's just not possible. So really just caught in this trap of not really being able to do anything. I can understand why people are driven to the despair of wanting to end things, but I know it's no answer, and as a Christian I know it's not right, and I also know it's not fair on families, and it's a cowardly thing to do, and I will just have to try to bear it for longer, but I sometimes wonder how much longer I can. And if we were to suffer any more loss, I don't know. Anyhow, it's me being miserable, me being totally fed up, and I think I probably bored you enough with my moaning and groaning, so I'll end it there, and I'll speak to you again sometime, hopefully in the future, and perhaps feeling a little bit brighter. Bye for now.